So that brings me to my last question. You said that Liquidus has not come to eradicate jobs. So that would be the first thing that would come to someone's mind. Like, what am I going to do if you speed up the process? So you say that you've not come to eradicate jobs, but to improve the environment for doing business. What does that actually mean? And how will you improve things in the Bahamas for people actually living and working there?
Sure. So as I mentioned in my first question, which was how are we different? The way in which we're really different here is we're not building this protocol, we're not building this technology and hoping that banks change their ways, or law firms change their ways, or any corporate service provider change their way of doing business. We're building a digital wrapper around existing legislation and infrastructure around onboarding businesses into the Bahamas. We're basically a software solution that will allow a corporate service provider to onboard 100 companies a day instead of 2. So we work with corporate service providers, we work with banks, we work with law firms, we work with fund administrators, anyone that onboards client and would like to onboard at mass scale. That's how we do it. Now, think about Salesforce.com, the CRM company, as an example. Salesforce.com didn't mean that salespeople lost their job. It simply meant that it empowered them to make more sales by managing their customers, managing their clients. And that's simply what we're doing here with this technology. With the stats that I released a little bit earlier around the 40,000 companies currently in the Bahamas, but the 200 million private companies worldwide, the amount of companies that we think that we can bring into the Bahamas to provide that extra value in the digital infrastructure. There's new jobs around virtual assistants, virtual sales teams, virtual customer support teams that need to be jurisdictional focused. Even around legislation and arbitration units within these networks, we don't even know how many types of jobs we could potentially increase, because the platform needs to be built out. It needs to go through trial and error. But with more business coming in, it leads to more jobs for the Bahamas.
So you're talking impact on human capital capacity, you're talking improvement in business, efficiency, productivity, of course, and overall the Bahamas coming into the 21st century of the services that it provides. Those are amazing things. I appreciate your through all of the different things that you were referring to, and looking forward to seeing this rolled out in the Bahamas.